There it is. Why does it look like this, man? I don't look as crispy as... Oh, because the other pink light's on up there. Damn it. I'm sorry. I just can't get right, mate. I can't stand it. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can fix that. Probably not. All right. Maybe that's better. I don't know. For some reason, the lighting was all messed up, though. The heat just kicked on right when I'm about to do a freaking challenge. Oh, gosh.
Sorry.
It's okay. I just haven't been able to catch my breath all day. I've had a rough day at the office. What's up, Sip? No, it's just now it's hot. I'm sweating already. I ain't even started burning yet. I don't know why it kicked on, though. It's not cold in here. The real deal. What's up? All right, so I'm gonna see how many. I'm gonna see how many of these Pepper X World's Hottest Pepper chips it takes to give myself cap cramps. So let's get going. There's my disclaimer there. You know, I'll submit the points. Stupid flyers in there. I don't know how to do this. Can you guys see those? It doesn't matter. They're gonna be done. You're gonna see me open them in front of the camera. Right? Let's do it. Let's do it that way. Let's take out a couple beforehand. The world's hottest pepper challenge. Tons of coins. Man, that damn heat is relentless. It's just running nonstop. Like it won't even calm down. This is stupid. Yeah, I had a rough day at work, man. It's just ridiculous. People not doing what they're supposed to do, and I tell them, don't do that, don't do that. And then I have to work extra hours and days because of stuff other people do, and it's like no one ever listens to Uncle Bocow. That heat is not gonna cook. Hold on, I'm turning it down. It's literally like stuck. I have absolutely no clue why I just ran a cycle that long. I can see if it was cold in here, man. I know, but still, it's like 70 freaking 3 degrees in here. And it just runs. It is cold outside, unfortunately. I haven't been able to catch my breath all day. I got to work today and it just was like, I don't know, anxiety nonstop, and then come home. All right, let's go. Disclaimers there. Let's see if I can eat enough of these to give me freaking cramps in the middle of the night. Look at that one. It's pretty coated, but it's small. At least these taste better than a Pocky chip. I always say that. I give credit where credit's due. That's 2. Wow. Oh, I'm burning pretty good off the first 2. I'm sweating like a banshee. Woo! Wow. Woo, chip number 4. Sometimes these tabs give me a hard time. come on, guy. Ooh. Wow, I'm burning pretty good for 4 of those. All right, hat's coming off. I'm sweating too much. Chip number 5. Holy mackerel. That one's coated, and it's huge. Anybody's not in League of Fire, join up with us. If I complete this, I'll get a point per each chip, but then I ate 10, so I get an extra point. This is a good challenge. There's some challenges that are beginner challenges like this. You split a dual chip with your wife, you're like, oh, it wasn't bad. Next time you do 2, 3, or 4, you know? This is how I started in the League of Fire. Then once I got confident that I could do things that were hotter, I started doing hotter challenges. I still get rocked off of anything, like big time. I'm burning pretty good. For me, this challenge is hot, but it's not as bad as a Paqui. Paqui chip, I do 2 of them. I'm rocked. This, I can do about, 10 of them. I get wrecked, but that's what it's all about, you know? Whew. Whew, getting up there now. Hell of a sting going on in my mouth. Yeah. Ooh. It's a real stinging burn, man. Really, really sting. Those last 2 chips did it. I told you guys seen they were big ones. This will be chip number 7. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Wow, man. I told you I get rocked easy. Chip number 8. That's a big one. I always got to push myself after the 6th one, man. I don't know what it is. After about chip number 6, I get burning where I'm like, okay, I don't really want to go any further. I push myself, you know. Oh yeah, I'm lit bad, sweating really bad. My mouth hurts really, really bad. Oh, it's a good burn. Whiskey chest. Whiskey chest hard. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the powder's pretty hot. These don't have no extract as far as I know. Somebody's going to eat one of these chips. It's not that bad. When you do multiples, though, what happens with me is It powders on top of powder on top of powder, so you get irritated, and it kind of feels like sandpaper. Like imagine chewing on sandpaper, messing your mouth up, and then chewing more sandpaper. That's kind of what this reminds me of. Little guy. Right? Yeah, when we get the real pepper, we'll know. We'll know then. The powder that's on these is hot though. You know. Espicante! I started a couple minutes ago, man. I'm on my 10th chip. I'm lit right now. Very little prep. My right ear is burning, so I'm getting up there. I just felt like jumping on quick. I got some other challenges laying around, and I figured I'd knock out 10 of these quick. But 11 points on the board, you know?
Yeah, the lines weren't exactly like the ones that you put in. I mean, similar.
Wow, this one's hurting to chew. Wow. All right, stop. You're getting sissy upset, honey. Ah. Whew. I can say this, man. Last year, me doing 10 chips, I did not get as burnt as I am right now. My tolerance sucks. Box to box, what's good? My tolerance is shot. It won't go up for nothing, man. I did challenges for a whole week during Thanksgiving. A whole week during Labor Day weekend. It don't go up. It does go down. It went down since last year. But I will say this, what's weird though. I used to get more throat burns before than I get now. Now I'm getting these killer mouth burns, man, that I never got in my life. Even off like a fresh habanero. I eat a whole habanero, no doubt. But it's stinging mouth burn that I never got before. Charlie, what's good? Charlie late into the building. Look at me, I'm sweating bullets. Now for me, 10 of those is hot. You can see me. I'm sweating. I got whiskey checks real bad. My mouth it just feels like sandpaper went all over it. Still got a heck of a burn going in my mouth. Started having a little right ear burn, then it went away. So it was kind of a false alarm. Yeah, I don't know if they're still on sale, but those dual chips are $5 a box on chipduel.com. So if you see something like that, man, grab it up. Me, I can't afford it. I would never pay whatever their normal price is, $15 a piece. About $5, you know, you get a point per chip. Do them 10 of them. That's equals out to about $2.30, $2.25, like per League of Fire point. If you were to look at it like that, just saying. Yeah, man. A lot of us don't have money to buy multiples there of every challenge that comes out. Although I like to try most of the challenges because they're so good. They're so good. Most of them, the flavor's excellent, and They all have different heat levels, man. Better on what producer, is coming out with what. There's stuff with almost no heat. Stuff with a little bit of heat like these. Um, Thanks, Charlie. And then you got stuff that's just crazy hot, like the lollipop. It's in the closet. I don't know if I want to do that. I tested it, so I wasn't prepped. I was not going to swallow the saliva or anything. I just held it in my mouth for 5 minutes, but I drooled, you know, before it came out last year, and it was brutal. I was like, man, I can't. You got to hold it in your mouth 10 minutes and swallow all your saliva. I was like, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. I think I had a better chance last year. Yeah, fresh pepper would tell all for sure. It could be, yeah, Miss Box. It could be. I mean, I know with me, if I do a challenge and I make it through it just fine, I get burned pretty good, but I feel like, man, maybe I could have done another one, but I'm questioning, I'll go back and try to do multiples of that challenge. But I'm not doing it because my tolerance went up. I'm doing it because I know I made it through one before, so why not try two? You see what I'm saying? That's how it was with the cheese balls. I still never got past 3 tubes, but with those, I did one. And I came in, I did one again. And I said, I bet you I can do 2 of them. So I did 2. And then after I did 2, I said, why not 3? So I did 3. And I was going to try I had 4 of them one night, and I was attempting to do 4. And I got to the 3rd one, and I just was scared. My stomach was bothering me, But yeah, that's how you get sometimes. Chaz, what's wrong with her? Oh. Whew. I'm hot, man. That got me pretty good. I got a low heat tolerance, man. But not low compared to the average person. Since I was a kid, I had an above average tolerance compared to my peers, okay? And I know because I brought hot stuff to school. And there was only one person that could handle heat. And he was a grade ahead of me, a good friend of mine. But besides that, like no one in my grade, my graduating class, none of them could handle heat. And so I grew up, basically as in my town, I was the Spice King. And so, people always they'd find something hot, or there'd be a wing challenge at somewhere, and they would tell me, they'd be like, come on. They kind of point to me, hey, you can eat anything. And I never couldn't, it was hard to get burned, you know what I'm saying? But that was back in the days. We didn't have access to ghost peppers or anything like that. So it was like, once I was able to do habaneros and stuff. That's what we had, in the 90s and whatnot. And so in the 80s before that, we had Thai chilies. But it was not until I literally, we started watching Shahina on YouTube in 2018 or 19, and we seen all these people, and we were like, whoa.
But we didn't ever contemplate maybe doing it.
We didn't think about, no. Guys,
we were just watching.
The first challenge I ever did was we were coming back from New York, and I was on an empty stomach starving, and we stopped to Quaker State and Lube because I seen it on Man vs. Food years ago, and I said, give me that wing challenge. And I did it on an empty stomach. Guess what? I didn't get no gut bomb. You know what that means? It wasn't that hot, okay? And so I did that. I won a t-shirt or whatever, but I was just like, besides that, we got into all this stuff. I was like, I'll never do challenges, man. I'm like, I got a heart condition and, all kinds of other stuff wrong with me. I'm like, I don't throw up. I can't puke, And so I was like, nah, I ain't never going to do challenges. But then once I you know, I thought about last year. I got a good deal on some dual chips, and we liked them. We did them the year before and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start off with as many and see how many I can do. You know, and I think the first time last year, so I did 8 the year before that, but last year I did 10. That was my first League of Fire challenge ever. I jumped on just like tonight. I did 10 of them, and you know I got pretty rocked off 10. But then I just kept pushing myself. I ended up doing 12. I think I did 12 like twice or something. Then I did like 14 once. Then finally I did 22 New Year's Eve. And so that was a fun time. Miss Boca did 40 of them like a week later. But either way, I just started doing different challenges and stuff. Like the Heart of Fire was one that really. The good thing about that challenge was it was hot. I almost think if somebody, if I, you know, were to take small bites of it, they'd tap out. Now me, I took one bite of the corner. I was like, okay. And then I popped the rest of my mouth, and it was too late. I just ate it and swallowed it. And then
which one are you talking
the
about?
Heart of Fire. And then I wouldn't even peaked until after the video was over. So I was like, whew, I kind of took my breath away, and you know, so the Killer Queen 2, crazy. So I've done a couple challenges that were above my level. Trust me, like I don't think I'd do them again. You know. What'd you say?
I have not done Heart of Fire, right?
No, nobody. You can't get it no more.
Oh.
I got it. Was Paul and Shahina sent it to me as a gift, and there was none left at that point. They were done. They were done with it, with the production. Now I heard they're supposed to come out with another one, and I don't think they ever did. But it was like toffee, or was it? No, what do you call that? It was a chocolate covered piece of toffee, I think. Lots of Reaper powder, boy. It was, yeah. But it was good, really good. It tasted good. It's like just a small little heart. It's gone. Like you eat it, it's in you. There ain't no stopping it. But that, yeah, you know, I mean, I've done a couple of them.
I remember Pitbull put you up to that one.
Yeah, and I've done some that I've tapped out on. What I tap out on? Well, I tapped out on the Raspberry Rain because it was too much chocolate. That wasn't hot. I mean, that was hot, but I wasn't burning like that. It was a half pound of chocolate. I knew I couldn't do it. I tried it anyway. You know, I said, let's see how far I can get. What other challenges I tap out?
Do me a favor. You got some dinner under your arm. It's freaking me out. Can you wake up?
Where is it? Right here?
So it's not like getting all up on your
Oh,
nose.
what was it?
Just whatever you ate at dinner, I guess.
I didn't eat over here.
Oh. I don't know.
I think it was a piece of oats from Eliza. Yeah, look at it. It was from her making the sugar glider food.
Oh.
My daughter makes food for the sugar gliders. Like she mixes up peas and oats and eggs and stuff. And she loves doing it. So, yeah, I feel it in the gut now. But so yeah, if anybody's watching this, join the League of Fire, man. It's a good time. It's a good time. Even if you have a low tolerance, you can get in. There's challenges. Good one is the building blocks of heat. From late from work, it's you get 2 packs, so you can just do one for the points, you know, or you can do both. But it's got little Legos, and they go up. So 4 different flavored chocolates that have different heat levels. So that's a good challenge. I think almost anyone can make it through one of those, you know, packs and stuff, and you're gonna get a nice little burn off of it. But you get the dual chips, you know, if you want to start off light with something like that, and then just work your way up. Trust me, most people can. I've seen people that just literally could not handle a habanero a year ago, 2 years ago, and they're sitting there popping 5 freaking Primatellis in their mouth like it's nothing. So you can do it. I can't. I'm really like a Thai person. Thai people, they don't want to mess with the Reapers and stuff like that. Most of them. I'm not saying it's not saying they can't, but a lot of them, they want their food spicy, where they sweat off of it, right? They'll put 20 fresh Thai chilies on top and 20 dried ones in whatever they're eating, and they'll sit there and just be getting lit, right? Sweating and everything, but that's naturally where they're at. They eat like that every day, but they just don't.
You know what? That reminds me.
They don't want to go any higher. They don't go any higher.
That reminds me. We need to go visit my Thai friends. You know that restaurant that I told you was my favorite before I went out organic? I used to literally eat there like 5 days a week sometimes for like 3 years.
There's a good Thai spot here.
And then there's one of the waitresses I used to go dancing with. Like, so we like know each other. I mean, we know each other more than most people. We're acquaintances. But I think it'd be interesting to go film them on like like a video about just like how they like what do they eat, what are their heat levels.
She's talking about when she worked
And
at a
just
strip
like-
club.
Huh? What? Don't say that. They're gonna believe it's true.
She didn't. You said I would dance with her.
Yeah. I worked at the nicest wine bar in Winston-Salem, and after I worked, I would dance with the customers, and she would come there.
I'm
Damn.
your private dancer. Dancing.
No, I've never been a damn stripper. Damn.
Damn it.
What's a stripper?
Nothing. Never mind. Don't listen to your mother ever. Anything she says.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. When I worked at that damn wine bar, there was a stripper at the strip club nearby.
Don't talk.
One of the customers came
Your
in.
daughter's listening.
and said
Stop
that-
being so loud.
Chris, you already said the word. One of the customers said there's somebody over there that looked like me, which is horrible.
I threw a banana down just to, help the gut out. I don't know if I'll get cramps from that. I know one thing. Last year it was weird. I ate like 12. I think it was 12 was the magic number.
It wasn't just a wine bar though. They had the nicest wine selected, but it was one of the nicest restaurants. It was a really nice restaurant. Oh my gosh. The people that work there, the waitresses and stuff, they made a lot of money. They put themselves through colleges and stuff. I was hoping I could keep working there, but I wasn't able to.
All right, guys, we're going to get going. Thank you for joining me. I did not plan on doing a challenge tonight. Then I came home and I said, I'm going to do a challenge. And I was going to eat more of the food I ate, but I didn't because I only had a little bit. But I got a banana in me now. Banana. That's how they say it in New Hampshire and Massachusetts. If you're from Massachusetts or New Hampshire, then you say beer. And tuner. You'd say tuner when you're talking about tuna, but if you're talking about the car tuner, like a radio tuner, they say tuna. But they add an extra ER on banana. It's a banana.
By the way, if you're a stripper, no offense. I have one friend that's a stripper.
I really hope
Shantae,
not.
well, Shantae, hopefully she's not a stripper anymore. I
I-
hope
I
if you're a
don't-
stripper, you'll quit.
Listen.
But I don't have no problem.
I hope not, because you know what? 100% of my audience is males.
No, my ex-boyfriend.
I had one girl that has watched, and she used to come on like
Guy
once a month,
strip
and she unsubscribed from me.
Remember
like 2 weeks ago.
Remember the kid I was trying to get a play date for Eliza because she plays really well with that little boy. His dad's a stripper.
That's true, yeah.
And my ex-boyfriend, who used to be a pastor in Columbia,
Whenever I do
became
a
a
video,
stripper
it
because I
says,
guess
is this video made for
I guess
children?
he's
Shut up.
What's a
backslidden.
stripper?
All right, guys, I'm gone.
What?
Peace.
What's a stripper? What's a stripper?